Hello my friends, July 25th, and I'm digging holes in the back of the property for a corner brace. And I want to give you, for those of you who are not familiar with the black clay soil, I'm in the Texas Blacklands, or the Texas Blackland Prairie. And it is very good soil. You're looking at it right now, it's black clay soil. And here are some of the characteristics of it. I've dug a hole that is 42 inches deep, and all I've pulled out of here is still all black clay soil, at least in this part of the property. It hasn't rained in about, we haven't had any good rain in about 4 weeks, and this is still clumpy and wet. So black clay soil retains a lot of water, a lot of moisture per square inch, which is good. The bad part is that if you try to dig a hole here in winter, this is wet, and you spend a lot of time taking the soil off the post hole digger. If you try to dig a hole in August, it's like digging in concrete. You can't do it with a post hole digger. It takes a lot of effort because it just solidifies, and it's real hard. Right now in July, since we've had a very rainy year, it's not a bad time to dig a hole, because right now it is nice and loose and it doesn't stick to the post hole digger, but it's still not rock hard as when it's dry. So that's a Texas black clay soil for you. It's real good for grasses, because grasses develop a very deep root system, and this thing holds water for a long time. On the surface, when it gets hot, on the surface the soil cracks. So you see these 2-inch cracks on the surface. Houses that are built on black clay soil with a slab, if they're not done correctly, if they're not done by local people in the area that know how to build slabs for this type of soil, they develop foundation problems. So what a lot of people do here, when they build a foundation, they dig out 2 feet of clay, fill it up with gravel or road base, and on top of that they pour a slab, and this minimizes the expansion and contraction of the soil in winter and summer. Same with when you put a post here. This is real hard to put back in the soil. It is real hard to put the soil back into the hole and tamp the hole. As a result, the posts tend to loosen up in winter, in summer, and tighten up in winter. And if you don't do it correctly, if your brace is not done correctly, your wire's going to come loose in one season after. So your hole's got to be 4 feet deep. I'm doing this one only 42 because there's a slight slope down, and I don't want the fence to be too low there, so I'm only going to do 42. And I will probably put a bag of concrete in here just to make it a little stronger. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to tamp the soil back in there tight enough for it to endure the pull of the barbed wire. Another thing you can do is use road base to backfill the hole and forget about the clay soil. Just fill back with road base, and I've had really good results with that as well. So just whatever, any place that sells gravel and stuff like that, they'll sell road base, and you fill that back up and you tamp it, and that's it's also as good as concrete in my opinion. Cheaper, but I'm working 250 yards in the woods. I can't have access to here with my pickup, and I don't have an ATV. So every material that I bring back here, like this post, a foot post that I'm going to use here for a corner post, I got to bring on my back, and that becomes hard. So bringing concrete back here is going to be hard. Bringing anything back here is going to be hard, but it's got to get done. So anyway, I thought I'd give you a little overview of what black clay soil is. It's good soil. It has a very good purpose for grasses. I mean, there's a reason why it's a prairie land here. There used to be The Indians here report that the buffalo, you could barely see the backs of the buffalo where the grasses were so high back in the day. So I think there's some Cato Indians from around here, and there's another tribe, I forget what it is. I'm not from here, so I don't know the area very well. But this is Delta County, Texas, and it is good soil for grasses, but man, it's gonna make you sweat when you want to do anything with it. Okay, folks, until next time.